In this minute, as we can see, it is the ship from Venezuela has just arrived here to Santiago de Cuba. In this minute, we are going to talk with Beatrice Johnson, the top authority and the president of the Provincial Council in Santiago of Cuba. This is the second arrival from brothers in Venezuela. Good morning, everyone. It is a historical moment that shows the brotherhood between the two countries, and we appreciate from our hearts of people from Santiago, Cubans, this help that is arriving in a very important moment for the life in our country. We have seen very cruel images from damages of the hurricane. Yesterday in the early morning, there was a brigade of electrician men that is supporting just some areas that are incommunicated. The impact of Melissa has been very strong. We're still counting the damages from the economical point of view and what it is doing in the structure in the houses and also the net of the electricity, communications, and here it is also the help that is offering the brother country from Venezuela. Yesterday we received the engineers which are doing the identification of the bridges that we need, of course, a collaboration. And also we were evaluating all affected things and possible solution to these damages. It's been very beautiful, this solidarity gesture from all the regions in the country, from the capital, from the CDR, the Women Federation. It's not what we have left over. It is all everything we can just give from our heart. It is the gift that is given people from Santiago that came out, took the streets to clean this. Santiago is from Cuba, and really all Cuba is looking at Santiago and is offering the solidarity to support to recover our dear city, our dear province. From every part of from the country, we have received electrician men, communicators, people just to identify the damages in the houses, in the everything, in the economy, political and social. We have here friends, brothers, fellows from fight to support this recovery process of our beautiful province. And of course, we have no question that we will overcome. Always when we work with integration are the principles for the victory. Nicolas Maduro, the president from Venezuela, he has insisted, what else can I do for Cuba? And the president from Cuba has reiterated his appreciation from the authorities. Yesterday there was another ship that was coming and will arrive in the next days. It is what happens when there are extensions in the Caribbean. There are brother countries that are crossing the Caribbean. That's very important because also after this phenomenon with so deep incidents, from us, from the social point of view, it is strategic. This help, this intention to help that is being given, it is not only saying, but it's concrete. We have seen those gestures from the people of Santiago to the President of the Republic, visiting the most affected country 24 hours before the crossing of Melissa. The President was passing through all the country. He's been with the steps on the strip with other people. Yes, it's nothing new. It is part of the policy of the revolution. Fidel did like that. Fidel always did like that. Was his teaching. And if we are Fidel, that is being reality with facts. Thank you very much. It is what is happening. Thanks to you, Secretary. It is what is happening. As you can see, in this minute, the ship is entering in the harbor, Santiago de Cuba harbor. This ship that is coming from Venezuela, thousands of heroic actions in the middle of danger. We have lived in are about 5 provinces in a very in a question of few hours, almost a million of people with courage that hasn't lost a second or effort to save life. Everything it is in these crossroads, amphibians, cars, everything, a boat, a craft raft, everything is valuable in this crossroad. It speaks about salvation that was called from the civil defense, also with the Council of Defense in our country. The army facing this powerful uh, hurricane that impacted the Caribbean. The rains in a few minutes just fill all the dams in this part of the country. So rivers were flooding, destroyed houses, crops, electrical infrastructure. Everything was damaged or destroyed. Together with us in evacuation journeys, looking for some shelter for more than 3,100 people to sure food for these people, medical shelters, everything. It was the procedure of our country in this minute. I can tell you that it is the news. Venezuela sent yesterday another ship with 3,000 tons with food, mattress, and other things for people who were affected. With this early morning, in Guillermo Moncada port, it was announced, and it is a reality, that this ship is coming directly from Venezuela. And the flags are waving together from Venezuela and Cuba. In this minute, the ship harbor, and it was entering at the middle of the night in Cuban waters with thousands of tons for people who were stricken by the hurricane. Things, first necessity things, and things for the recovery. Political authorities and from the government in the territory, they are in this moment right here. In this moment, the representation from the Venezuela that is receiving officially in this minute are assisting Jorge Luis Tapia Fonseca, Vice Prime Minister of this Republic, together with Jorge Luis Brocho Lores, a member of the Communist Party, Secretary of the Communist Party of Cuba, and the top authorities, political authorities in Santiago de Cuba. In this minute, it is here also the Venezuelan ambassador in Cuba and the Vice Minister of Public Works from Venezuela. The Venezuela Graterol, Vice Minister. We know about this brigade, Solidarity Brigade. We have contacted the complex situation we were finishing last night, TO operations, and it is working a lot. It has been a constant preoccupation of the president. What can I do? What else can I do for Cuba? Yes. First, it's very important because the president is following step by step all things that are happening. He's asking to evaluate in real time all the damages that Melissa did. And well, we are deploying an action plan to go together with our brother people of Cuba, because they have helped us. If Cuba needs us now Venezuela is present here. Really, we have been working without taking out the power of the road, and here is the representation of Venezuela in our earlier trip just watching. Yesterday we visualized 7 municipalities of the 9 that are in this province, Santiago province, where we could see more than 17 bridges that were destroyed. Around 108 kilometers that were obstructed. We also have 2 municipalities in which we're going to arrive today because it was impossible yesterday because due to the affectations. We could visualize it from the air. We have more than 40,000 homes. There were 5,000 of them destroyed completely. And the engineers team from the transportation ministry, people, the electrician men, they are trying to help with the connections with the electrical system. We have a plan to support, to mitigate a little all damage that have been caused by the hurricane. Thank you very much. Really, in this minute, the Cuban authorities from the place, together with Venezuelan authorities, are in this place too. It's Mr. Ambassador, we are here from TeleSUR. There are difficult moments in Cuba, but there have been constant. President Maduro was in constant just contact. This is the second arrival that we have today. Yes, today we say Venezuela is present. The Venezuela people is present. We agreed from President Nicolas Maduro, from the Bolivarian government, with the regional authorities from Santiago de Cuba. We are receiving Alba ship with 5,000 tons of cargo with different things, construction material, medicines, food, but also strategic material, electric one. Because together with yesterday arrived another brigade of 22 technicians in electricity, vials. They began yesterday itself, and today they are going to keep on doing their job. It is just going on working, just in order to determine which are what things that are required and take immediate actions in the next days. This is a solidarity gesture, mainly in this time when Latin America and the Caribbean is threatened by USA. This is the maximum expression of humanity, the humanity that has always characterized our people. Today, when we are under this threatened condition, there is no barrier. Venezuela and Cuba are keeping this union and brotherhood. This is the teaching of our forefathers. It is the teaching of our commanders Chavez and Fidel that is deepened in this brotherhood between Nicolas Maduro and the Diaz-Canel presidents, which day after day are working to guarantee the wellness, the peace and security of our peoples. Martin said, to help to the one who needs is not a duty, but it is a necessity. These two flags together, Cuba, Venezuela, Fidel and Chavez together for always, forever. Venezuela also have help in other before events. I remember when the bridge in Baracoa zone was affected, they came and they have just arrived also again. In this minute, they are doing some watching from the air, and there is a proposal presented in order to support Cuba in all this road reconstruction. Yes, yesterday we had the opportunity to participate in a meeting to check all the advances that has been carried out the authorities in Cuba with our specialist teams, and we could watch a very important affectation in the roads, about 107 kilometers of road, but also an amount of bridges that are important for the flow, logistical flow, and the economies in the region, in the east of the country. Thank you very much, Ambassador. This is what is happening right now. I propose you to come back to studios, and in the way the process is advancing, the reception in this ship and the activities that are going to be developed in this port, we are going to be back with another contact alive from Santiago de Cuba. Thank you very much for this contact. It is what is happening right now. The arrival of this ship from the brother Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. So
we are live to Santiago de Cuba with our correspondent in the island, Jordanis Rodriguez, after minutes after the arrival of an all-participant shipment of humanitarian aid at the Santiago container terminal, a shipment that departed from La Guaira, Venezuela on Sunday with much-needed aid to help those affected in Cuba by Hurricane Melissa in a powerful demonstration of regional unity. 5,000 tons of critical humanitarian supplies that will reach the hands of those who need them the most on the island. This is all for the moment, but stay tuned with TeleSUR English for more information on this solidarity event.